truck, take the bull out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. What defines my name?
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They returned home after playing in London last week, but it was a good trip as they came home a winner.
And that's a long flight when you lose, but not half as bad when you come home with a victory and full of bangers and mash.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 or 5 before that. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And bottom line, when you're the starting QB, what is it?
Get the W.
Get the W.
They did that last week.
Right, you got that done. Wasn't always pretty. There were some great moments. He threw 4 touchdown passes.
But got to eliminate those mistakes.
Got to take care of that, because otherwise that could come back and bite him in another ball game.
And that to the 30. It'll be second down. Well, the numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 16 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Out of the gun, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game, because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
To throw is Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. The Jets entering play looking for win number 4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 instruction. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
319, right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And able to get this to the 31.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here we go, son. West right hit. 319, just cut. Right.
Now Fields. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Jets. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Turbo, sir. Right.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. Touchdown! Mason Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. You might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 13 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. You look at this Carolina defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here we go, son. Turbo, son.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Fields. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10.
Don't jump.
35-yard line.
Here's Fields. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And a pretty good burst there as he get this across midfield and down to the 46. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
319, back.
On first down, right back to Hall. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here we go. You got a 222.
Now it's Fields. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left. Inside the 5 to the 4. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Allen Lazard from 3 yards out. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they can't bring him down. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York set to take the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Breece Hall, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Got a man. That's Legette. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets 12-yard line.
It's Young off play action. Steps away. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers are back within a score. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And out to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. A short throw pulled in by Woods. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have the 1st.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, just cut. Right.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's good. Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Ooh, the juke.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Will McDonald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jets will take over. The Jets offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 162 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right. Hey, Ken. All right.
Ball again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
331, 331. Is that all right?
Hall on a give up the middle. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
42-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Check mash, check mash.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a hit and a loose football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. That's complete to Lazard. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
The Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, son. 551, 551, 12 goes.
Running left, it's Hall. And that'll move it a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Go.
2nd down and goal. Fields. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Full connects on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Carolina offense about ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Yellow, 43.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Now a 2nd and 10. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Panthers first down.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Young to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. 3rd and 12.
Down.
3rd and long.
Black. 95. Stay. Hut.
Throwing. Young. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. That's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here we go. 331, 331.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
3-9, go.
Here's Hall again. 210 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing. You're lying. Hey, Terry. Let's go. Alpha right here. Right.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Young. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go. Set. Blue.
Young will set to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get him there for the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Jets, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious.